Hey everyone, this is Carla. Welcome to an all new episode of Projectized, the project management show, where I discuss three things: the business of project management, how businesses use project management, and obtaining project management certification. So today I'm going to talk about the 6 ways to manage hybrid project management, or number two, how businesses use project management. And in a time where in the middle of a pandemic, we're doing a lot of phased reopenings and hybrid, a combination of both offline and online project management. This is a very good topic, and it came from projectmanagement.com. It's as of today, so it's fresh off the presses. So the 6 ways of handling it is: one, reconsider your project reporting approach. That's very important. 90% of your job as a project manager is communication. And so, in the beginning, when you had a lot more offline or in person project management, it was probably face to face or in the meeting. Now, with people spread everywhere and they're dispersed, or they're not even in the city because you now extended and created remote hiring, and you're probably doing 100% remote, so people didn't feel the need to come into the city and to work. You have to change your reporting approach. Also, if you're using hybrid, which is a combination of predictive or waterfall traditional project management and agile project management, see whether or not they're more comfortable with the traditional approach or Scrum or any other agile approach to help you communicate your message. Also check in the stakeholders, because as in traditional project management, stakeholder communication aligns with the communication program project management plan, because before the fifth edition of the project management body of knowledge, identify stakeholders was in the communication management knowledge area. So stakeholders is always essential towards your communication or your reporting approach. So number one is reconsider your project reporting approach. Number two is reevaluate your approach to quality assurance. And in the article, he says some organizations, like large scale manufacturing operations, have a highly developed approach to quality management, such as Six Sigma, lean manufacturing, or Kanban. In other cases, quality is a vague aspirational goal. So remember, even regardless if you do re examine your quality assurance approach, which in the project management body of knowledge is managed quality 8.2. Just remember, quality is a standard on your project, and when you compromise the standard of quality, in essence, your project can be canceled. So that's something I do want to add to that. Number three is reach out to your network for new project management ideas. This is a great one, especially with the pandemic. You have your current workforce, you may have hired on people, you may have added vendors. So asking them their project management approaches provides learning opportunities for you and how you approach doing project management. What's currently working January of 2020 probably isn't working right now in September 2020. So just I wouldn't just make this a one time thing. I would do it routine. You can at least do it monthly. Just ask people about their project management ideas, because this pandemic is unfolding day to day, and with rapid change, just keeping the pulse of what type of ideas people have, that could really help you become more nimble as a company. Number four is to borrow technique from other project management organizations. And so, as you know, I oftentimes talk about the Project Management Institute, because it has created the Project Management Professional Certification (PMP), the Certified Associate in Project Management, and several others. However, he also references the International Project Management Association, the Association for Project Management. I would also mention Axlos, because that's the organization that created Prince, which is a project management methodology. And if you are on either YouTube or Periscope, you can go back into my archives from last year where I did, I believe, a 15-part series on the different types of project management certifications, because it wasn't always PMP. Maybe you wanted to take something different. And the Association of Project Management and uh, the International Project Management Association, they also have different types of certification. Another thing regarding associate and project management I would like to talk about is also in the archives. Is about the UK or British or Irish communication construction workers and what they were thinking about during the pandemic. So I'm going to put the article in here so that everybody can learn more about it. And for those who are new, welcome. I'm talking about the 6 ways of managing hybrid project management. This is great if you are currently dealing with the pandemic and you have some part of offline, which is in person, and some part of online, and you're in the midst of a phase reopening. So we're dealing with things that project management and how to respond to the pandemic through hybrid. So hybrid is also a combination of traditional, which is also called waterfall and predictive, as well as agile project management. So returning back to number 5, which is improve your productivity as a project manager. And in the article, it says project management methodology is mostly concerned with the needs of an organization. However, it's up to the individual project manager to guide the entire effort. Ask yourself if there are ways you can use a variety of methods to improve your project productivity. And it references Atomic Habits by James Clear, a book I have, which is great. And as a project manager, you have to be dynamic. You can't be static, meaning you can't just not continually learn about project management and not, implement new techniques into it. So that's very important that you constantly be learning and implementing and incorporating what you learn into your project to increase the productivity of it. And then number 6 is review your personal work wish list for hybrid approaches. And so he gives an example. Over 5 years ago, he worked on a report and it was a bit of a challenge and he was struggling to get it right. And at one point in the project, a coworker became upset with him. He pounded the desk next to the author to make a point. I briefly jumped from my chair and it wasn't a pleasant experience. And that was on his what not to do list because he got combative with the person. And then 3 years ago, he had a different experience. The author, who was a project manager, was working on a multi-week project with 6 people. The project had a challenging scope to meet. There were multiple meetings happening every day, and there were many documents to review. And to maintain his project team's coordination, they had to have a daily team meeting in the late afternoon. Usually, when you do daily stand-ups, it's in the morning, but they had to reconfigure their day. It made a positive difference to keep everybody organized. And these are the 6 ways that the article and the author, his name is Bruce Harpham, from the Toronto chapter of Project Management Institute. He wrote today 6 practical ways to energize your hybrid project management methodology. I think this is very important, especially regarding the pandemic and how you have to combine the traditional project management that may have worked offline with the agile of their phase reopening and online and getting things up and running, and how even in the pandemic, corporate or the headquarters are slow at responding, creating new standard operating procedures. So you're in the middle. This is a way of helping that. So I would like to thank from Instagram, Matt Radon, as well as Perfect Day Hair Salon from Instagram Live for watching me live. Remember, Projectized is Mondays through Friday, 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Periscope, Instagram Live, and YouTube Live. Thanks both of you for watching me live.